There's a lot of worry. Kids are falling behind on their studies after a year of online and in-person and back and forth schooling.
Yeah, it's been a tough year, right? So that has lots of parents who never considered summer school thinking about it maybe for the first time. So Kylie has more on the push to progress kids' learning. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. It is hard to believe it, but school is almost out for the summer at different districts all across the valley. Here at Madison in Central Phoenix, they're one of many districts offering summer school. A lot of districts enrolling kids now, or maybe enrollment has just finished. But the bottom line is more kids likely going to be doing summer school this year than ever before. And we talked to one Mesa dad who signed up his first grader.
We're just excited for him to have a little bit of learning over the summer. Sometimes you regress a little bit or they forget a thing or two. And so especially at his age and the last year being a little slower as far as the regular learning schedule, I think it'll be good for him to keep up. And we're excited that he's into it. And I'm sure it'll be, give him some structure too. Sometimes kids get a little bored over the summer.
Mac Licklider says it was actually his 7-year-old son, Owen, who brought up the idea of going to summer school. Owen and a few of his friends will be attending next month. And over in Mesa, they will be joined by more than 10,000 students. That's how many students are currently enrolled in summer school for the state's largest district. Mesa Schools says enrollment is much higher compared to previous years. And parents, by the way, can still sign up. Districts like Kyrene and Paradise Valley tell me that they're seeing big increases in enrollment compared to previous years. And the Madison School District says that they're going to have 6 times more students compared to a typical summer. And they've also adjusted the schedule. They're going to go until July 22nd this year instead of ending in June.
The important aspect of this is try to make sure we fill as many of those gaps as possible prior to the 21-22 school year, so that those kids can hit the ground running as opposed to having to try to catch them up from what maybe they lost the previous school year. And our hope is that when at the end of summer school, they'll be in a much better space.
And that was Dr. Mike Winters with the Madison School District. So he has these 3 tips, maybe if you're not sending your kids to summer school, but you want to avoid that so-called summer brain drain. First, have them continue to read, make that a part of the daily life. Second, watch documentaries, scientific ones. He says there's a lot of good options streaming on all sorts of platforms. And then lastly, use those online resources for reading and math. He says you don't have to do this for hours every day, but it is important to do a little bit a day so that there are not big gaps over summer if you do not send your kid to summer school. So guys, we know this summer is important really for everybody, whether you're sending your kids to summer school or not, but just to make sure that they're kind of sticking with that reading and kind of keeping everything up to date so they don't fall behind for the next school year.
The summer slide is real, and coming off of where we've been over the last year, it's definitely worth a lot of thought. Kylie, thank you.